Hello, Nancy Taylor here. I wanted to share this clip from a training I just taught. It is about how I monetize my YouTube channel. So, I teach you a specific YouTube funnel and how you make money online with YouTube. So, if you've been wondering how do people monetize, how do they create a stream of income with YouTube, what does that look like? I specifically focus on creating content that is bingeable, getting people onto an email list, and then selling an offer of your own. Now, I go through every single step in this portion of the training, and I wanted to share it with you here on YouTube. So enjoy, go grab your notebook so you can take some notes. Now, the last one is your YouTube funnel. This is the business side. How do I get people off of YouTube and onto my paid program? Okay, this is your funnel. It's got 3 steps, super simple. I'm going to separate those into 3 buckets. So, bucket number 1 is your YouTube channel. This is YouTube. Now, this is where you do your free content. It could be YouTube, you could have Instagram, some new podcasts. I love YouTube because it's a search engine. So when people go on Google and they're like, how do I work from home? Or how do I monetize a YouTube channel? Videos show up. Videos show up. And you can search on YouTube. It's just, I love that you can find things. Instagram, you could still have a platform on Instagram or TikTok. People have to be on that platform to find your content though. So it still works though. It's just like recommended, people sharing it. It's just not people typed in a keyword and then I showed up. So I love using SEO. It has search engine optimization. Now, with YouTube, when you're thinking about it, I like to create 3 pillars. These are, if I'm helping, mine is online coaches and educators. So I have coaches and I have educators. What are my, I know that's kind of tiny. Can you guys see it? Nope. It says coaches and educators. What are my 3 categories? And this will also help you with that Netflix effect. For those who are saying, I get so stuck here. I don't even know where to start. And it could just be I'm interested in this and this and this. So for mine, I teach YouTube because that is my business strategy. I teach business mindset, biz mindset, and I teach work life balance. So this is morning routine. This is how I'm a mom and also work. And these are relatable to my audience. And the way you teach it, that's your values, how I teach it. I'm a Christian. I teach from the heart. I make mistakes. I'm very transparent. I'll probably say too many things. And I learn from those too many things. And I know I can change my opinion. I can grow at any time. So work life balance. Yeah. Oh, let me help you. I'm writing on the board. There you go, bud. I don't want you watching this, okay? There. I'm writing on the board to my friends. That's my bucket. Okay, go take that. I'm almost done. Sorry, team. I had him on a show. That's how I got him to be entertained. Okay, any questions on bucket number 1? This is where I create my free content, free valuable content. Any questions on that first bucket? This is my YouTube content. No, got it? Okay, this is all your content on YouTube. And I'm not selling my offer. I can monetize with AdSense. I can monetize with sponsored deals, but we're going to get to bucket number 3. This is free here, free content at the top. And the middle one is your call to action. This is that 20%. Remember when I said 80-20? 80% of the time I'm creating free content to keep them on YouTube. 20% of the time I'm saying, go grab my free guide, email me. This is my call to action, which happens 20% of the time. That's just a good rule of thumb if you're doing emails, if you're doing content on any platform. Nobody likes to be sold to all the time. We don't. We're like, oh, they're always selling to me. But I do need to sell. A lot of us will get away from it. We're like, I just want to help. And the way you can help more people is to sell to them. It is like this obligation to sell to them so they can have the full experience. They can get to that. So the call to action, this is to get on your email list. Remember that very beginning, I said, just have them email you. This could be a consult call. It could be a strategy call. It could be a sales call. It could be to get on your email list. This is where you have like a freebie, you have a free guide, you have, and if you're beginning, just have them email you. Email me. Here's my email. Now, if you're starting that email list, I recommend ConvertKit. I use Kajabi. It has my website, it has my course, it has my payment plan, like people can pay on there. It just has it all. And so it is a little pricier. It's about $2,000 a year. And so if you're wanting to start with ConvertKit is free to 1,000 people. You can do MailChimp. Another one that my students use is GrooveFunnels. That one has quite a few features. So if you're looking for systems, just don't spend too much time searching. Just pick one. That's all decisions are. You decide, and then you decide how you want to think about it. And as you build a business, you just get really good at making decisions. Something I was not good at before. I'm getting better. Strategy call, it could be if you're a teacher, a tutor. Some of my students do assessments. They say, and these could be in your middle call to action. If it's under $97, that could be your middle bucket. So if I have like an assessment called or an assessment that's $50, that's still my middle bucket. It's growing my email list, it's helping them in the middle. I'm right here. Okay, usually it's free. It's like, okay, what's the next step? I think of the buckets like dating. If I'm on date number one, they just found my YouTube channel. I'm like, hey, do you want to get married? They're like, heck no, they're out of there. I just scared them. But if I'm like, hey, do you want to go on a second date? Watch this next video. Go on this third date. Watch this next video. Hey, would you like to like maybe go on a trip together? That's like more intimate here. What's that middle bucket? What's this next one that they're committed to the things or they're what's the word, subscribing to things that I create and offer. So that's your middle bucket. Now your third bucket, this is where you generate money. It is your offer. And when I coach this, we start with your offer. We start here with your offer because we have to have clarity on what I'm even teaching, like what's making my business money, because I can't monetize my YouTube channel. I could just keep creating content for 2 years like I did before it starts making, oh, yay, my first 5 cents, my first 100. What if you started YouTube and within 3 months, it was like, I have 10 students, I have 5 clients, and it's a $2,000, like I have 5K months because I have an offer I'm selling. But if I don't have that offer, it can feel like I'm just doing a lot of work for no return. Okay. So this offer, it could be coaching, a coaching offer. It could be a teaching offer. I have students that have a digital course. It could be affiliate. So the difference between affiliate is it's not a product of my own, but I represent it. I recommend, is that how you spell affiliate? It might have another L. I don't know. It's hard to write sideways, so don't mind my handwriting. For an affiliate, it's not a product I made of my own, but I recommend it. I have this personalized link that I get a commission when people use it. So maybe it's affiliate marketing. It could also be a digital product. Okay. So these are the 3 buckets. I have my YouTube. This is my marketing, my call to action, get on my email list. And then the offer is my sales. I have to have an offer to sell. And this is where you generate money. Now, these are super simple and we overcomplicate it. We're like, wait, I got to do a 3-day challenge. I got to do this webinar. I got to have the website. If you're listening to all the business advice, you could start with one single YouTube video or just send like to your family and friends and say, hey, just so you know, I'm a certified life coach now and I'm helping people to overcome perfectionism. Would you be interested? Or I could even say, do you have a friend that you know of that would be interested in, maybe my first group is free. Maybe it's beta pricing that would be interested in my beta pricing as I'm getting started. So like that's my call to action. And then my offer is, hey, beta pricing is at $600 for 6 weeks. And I'm going to help you overcome your perfectionism. And so it's going to change your life. It's going to change your business. It's going to, like, because it's something that you have gotten a result for, or you've gotten a result for someone else. I'm not just selling a bunch of BS. Like I've gotten myself this result or someone else. So a lot of people get stuck here on the offer. That's actually where I start. If you're having questions on this, I start here with the offer. I coach you through, and then we go backwards and get your call to action and your YouTube, these 3 buckets. Okay. Any questions on my YouTube funnel? Can you name those 3 sites again? Oh, yes. Louisa, was it for your CPM? So MailChimp, and I'll put them in the chat for you. ConvertKit, MailChimp, and then the other one, I have some use GrooveFunnels. There's others too, but MailChimp, ConvertKit, they're free to a certain amount. And then GrooveFunnels has, I think it has it's similar to Kajabi and it has a lot more features. CPM just has a single landing page where they input their email and then I give them a free guide. So it allows me to start growing my email list. Yeah. Any other questions? I feel as if I'm doing a lot of work with no return, no new students, and no money from YouTube. Yeah. And it might just be I'm spending my time on things that, um, when we start with offer, I teach how to validate that people actually want that. Because sometimes we're guessing. I think that like we know what they need. And so we're trying to create content on that but it's what they want. So for example, if I'm a weight loss coach and I say, I know that they need mindset, they need basic habits, they need to understand the simplicity of it, the compounding effect. Like they need to make sure that the emotions are in check, they're emotionally coaching themselves. That's what I know they need. But what do they want? They're waking up in the middle of the night. Ask yourself this: what are they waking up in the middle of the night and like can't get back to sleep? They're like, I need to lose this weight. I sell weight loss. That's what they want, but they need mindset. They need simple, basic habits. They need accountability. But I'm not saying, hey, if you're wondering, like, if you want to get a better mindset around your weight, like, it's not, they don't want that. They want weight loss. I want weight loss in a sustainable way. That's what they want. Or it's like you're 40 plus and you can't, and you're gaining weight now with menopause. Like, that's what they're like, yeah, that's me. I teach weight loss specifically for women who are 40 and older, and I use a specific method. Doesn't that sound so much better than I'm going to teach you your mindset? It's like around weight loss once you hit 40. It's what do they want? I sell what they want, not what they need, and then I give them what they need once they're in the program. Okay, any other questions on this? Anything coming up for you guys? Any other questions? We cruised through there at the end. Thanks for the participation. Thanks for the questions as we were going. I'm going to let you guys, if you need to ask any questions, for these 3 steps, I do a personalized 30-minute call with those that either you have a YouTube channel or you're wanting to start one, and maybe you're not sure what your offer is. Maybe you're like, I just don't know. When we started, someone had said, like, what are the possibilities? Like, what can I accomplish with this? And so if you're just curious, like, if you're wanting, I'm going to put in the chat, this is my calendar. And I offer these free 30-minute sessions so we can spell out where are your 3 buckets. Where do you need to start? If you're feeling stuck on your content, you're like, I don't even know what to post. That is what we coach on in that strategy call. It's so nice to have a coach. I think about it like if I'm inside let's say that this is a bottle with a nutrition label, and if I'm inside of it, I can't read the nutrition label, but a coach comes in and they can read, okay, calories are this. I'm on the outside looking in, I'm looking at you. So these coaching calls can give you so much clarity, confidence, and just the ability to move forward, to take action. Again, that's my goal, is to give you guys the tools and give you the next step so you can take action. So that is the strategy call. I'll leave it linked there. If you're on the recording, I'll send you my calendar. I opened up for April. I opened up sessions for April. I don't always have those open. And so I opened up for April specifically for those who came to this training, anyone that's wanting a strategy call with me. Now, just so you know what to expect on that strategy call, it is not a sales call. I actually do the strategy call and I get your framework. And I'm like, and then we see, okay, where are you at? And just a heads up at the end, I'll say, would you want to hear about coaching? And so if you do want to hear about coaching, we schedule a separate 30-minute call. So there's no selling on my strategy call. And I do that because I want you to have clarity on, is this the business I want to dedicate time to? Do I have it set up in a way where I want to dedicate time to creating YouTube videos? And what will that time commitment look like? What does it look like for me? How do I balance both of those? Maybe I'm working full time. Like, what does that look like? And then you can make a decision on if you'd want to move into coaching. So I do a lot more, I don't know if the word screening, but just making sure that you have these 3 buckets filled out before any invite to coaching happens. And my next coaching I go in cohorts. So my next coaching group, my next YouTube coaching cohort starts in May. So April is all the strategy calls, and then we start in May. If anyone's like, I need a coach, I need a group of people who are doing the same thing. I'm currently working with my cohort right now. I only opened 20 spots, and this group is killing it. They're doing amazing. So if you're wondering, I have some that are coaches they might be a life coach. And so here they give life advice on life transition. And then here they do, maybe it's like a mini coaching call. And then from there, they invite them to their coaching offer. I have some that are online tutors. So with an online tutor, they're teaching, maybe it's how to read, or I have a reading specialist. She teaches parents how to teach their kids to read from ages 3 to 5. And then our call to action here is she has some freebies to get on her email list. And then she actually markets coaching and a digital course. So she has a digital course here. So whatever that system is, and if you're like, I'm just not at that point yet, it really could be something so simple. I have some that they work for another company. It might be like direct selling. It could be like I've worked with Beachbody coaches. I've worked with coaches that do makeup. And so their offer is you can purchase this product and I get a commission, or you can work on my team. Like that's their offer. And it doesn't always have to stay that way. I think sometimes we get stuck because we think it's going to be like this forever. My YouTube channel, my offers, all of it has changed. And that's what you get really good at. That personal development journey is you adapt, you change, and you get really good at experiencing the emotions and not allowing them to dictate your actions. I'm like, oh, I'm feeling fear. I'm feeling doubt. And you get curious. You're like, I wonder why. I wonder why I'm stuck here. What's going on? Like that, and that part of the coaching I love. I love for people to get that clarity, to pop those limiting beliefs. We just put them in the forefront, write them down, and I ask, do you want to believe this anymore? And they're like, of course not. And so we work through popping those limiting beliefs. A lot of them are like, I'm not expert enough. I don't know how to do this. It could be it's already been done before. And those thoughts are not serving you. They're not helping you to build the business and the life that gives you freedom, that gives you time freedom. If you're like, I want to make 5K a month, or I want to do this on the side and make an additional 2K a month, or I'm going to make 10K a month, I'm going to help thousands of people. I've helped over 2,000 people with my affiliate links. I've helped hundreds of students with YouTube, attracted hundreds of students to my own offer because of YouTube. And if I had not started because I was afraid, I would never have learned that. And so I want to help more people with the good heart and love for serving and helping. I want to help you to do that too. That is it for now. Click on this video here if you are interested in learning the teacher business setup. If you are an educator and you want to set up your business, you've been working for another company, or perhaps you're transitioning to working with your own students, check that video out. And it goes through exactly how I would set it up if I was an educator building my own business. All right, I'll see you guys later.